Oh, sorry. Yeah. Also, they don't ever put bacon on my burger when I order it with bacon. So now I've stopped ordering it with bacon because they just leave it off. And I'm like, why are you doing this? To be fair, I have no excuse for the McFlurry travesty. Um, but with the bacon thing, I think that it might be under trained employees because basically we get a lot of like seasonal workers in the summer from like um people who like travel and stuff like that. And so I think that they're just like summer vibes and like if I went in like a month or two, I'd probably get the bacon on there, you know? I think that that's more like just kids being kids, possibly. Did I catch everybody's stuff? Sorry, this is like covering my face, but maybe I can put it down like this. I'm reading your message list, but I'm waiting for you to finish it before I react because you said but then in all caps, so I want to make sure I'm getting all the information before I freak out. Because you know you're girl dramatic. No. I'm so sorry. Like I like honey mustard, but if I'm expecting um barbecue, like that's not the vibe, you know? I have to get up so I can go back to my desk so that I can work, but I don't want to. I love to lounge. I mean, I guess that's true. I guess. Oh my gosh. Where's the last Pomo timer? There it is. No. This is giving me a hard time. This song is sad. Nope, that doesn't work. Ooh, wait. Will this work? Did that work? Oh my gosh, it did. I did that with just my mouse. I'm not saying that I'm a magician, but I'm just saying that that was pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. So, work time. Are we all working? Liz, you are excused from working. You provided your dismissal slip, and I dismissed you. So, you don't even have to worry about it. You had early dismissal. And also, work doesn't necessarily mean like work. It can mean other productive things in your life, like resting. That can be productive if you need to if you need to rest. Just like eating is productive, in my opinion. Oh, no. It's okay. I won't say anything. I know that I know that Liz can't hear me, but you know. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. So sorry for those who were listening. Honestly, it kind of feels like that, like, which is a vibe in my opinion. Because I was watching a Spirit, well, it was yours. I was watching your Spirit City um like live the other day, and because you do that sometimes, right? I think you do. And we were talking about like the cat was in the way, or like not in the way. It was a whole thing. But I was like, that looks so cozy. Like I wish that I was like doing that, like sitting in that chair specifically. And then so this way, I am. Hopefully Liz is back soon. I have the page up somewhere. Yes. Okay, cool. Um, but yeah, so what I was saying was is it doesn't have to be work. It could be other things like um resting, because resting is productive in my opinion. If you need to rest, you should rest. Just like if you need to eat, you should eat. Those things are productive. So I support you. Like you could literally put nap on this task list and that is totally valid. Or even nothing. See, that is a perfect example. That is productive in my opinion. This is also technically our last pomo. Um, I was thinking about possibly streaming games as well tonight. Uh, like honestly, after this pomo, what I could do is just get off stream for like an hour, like make dinner and like do a couple of things and then log on for gaming. The only reason that I don't want to like just keep the stream up is because I want to be able to save my VODs out. Um, like I want them to be separate, where like my gaming ones are gaming and my co-working ones are co-working. Um, because I don't plan on posting. Yeah, I don't plan on posting my. What song is this? Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner, but it'll just give me a time to like decompress. Not that co-working streams are super draining on me like a gaming stream, because I feel like with a gaming stream, I'm like on the whole time, versus I feel like my co-working streams are a lot more chill. Not that my gaming streams are like the most energetic things on the planet, but they're at least I'm not like laying down in my gaming streams, you know? Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh, Liz, I'm so glad you're okay. Sending you hearts. Not only am I glad you're okay, but I'm also glad that you're not stuck in traffic. Also, thank you for that hydrate. I will do that in a moment. I'm just checking up some things and then I'll come back to my desk because I have work to do at the desk. Um, yeah, I think I don't know if you were here for it, but when I came back from my like errand that I ran earlier, I had to go to the bank, so I left and went to the bank. When I was on my way back, there was a person driving the wrong way in a one way. And like was had like blocked traffic because it's like a very narrow, like they would either have to drive over it, which is like the curb is like pretty good, like 5 inches. Think like I think their car could have probably handled it, but it wouldn't have been good for the car. Um, or back up to get out, or all the other cars would have to, and then if any cars like came in behind them, that would be a problem. It would be a whole thing. So I don't know how they solved it because I minded my own business and I kept driving because I also had to come back to stream. But also, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I love my lurkers so much. If you're not following and you're enjoying your time here, I would appreciate a follow. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. You're so fast. Um, and our follows are anonymous, so I won't call you out or anything. Thank you. I am coming back and I'm also doing the hydrate because I'm bringing the blanket with me. My eye itched right as I came back and it looked like I was waking up from a nap or something. But yes, hello, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. But if you want to lurk, that's totally fine too. You don't feel pressured to chat. We're all just hanging. Thank you. We've got the work laptop charging. I can make my chat smaller again. Cool. I don't think so. Plus, you can always just send them an email saying like, "Hey, I already submitted, like, thank you for giving us some extra time to work. Um, but I am gonna like get started on some other assignments. Thank you. Bye." You know, that kind of thing. Um, when you give a critique, typically what you want to do is give like make it a compliment sandwich. So you say something that you are thankful for or that you like about the thing. Then you say the thing that's maybe bad news or not or like a little bit critical. And then you follow it up with another nice thing. Um, and people are usually more receptive in that way. Yeah. The sandwich method is like, yes. Yeah. But like in an honest way. I think honesty is always right. He's a streamer. Chat. Yeah. To answer your question. But yeah, I that's sort of something that I learned when I was studying design because we did have to do critiques and you are supposed to give criticism. It's not just supposed to be like, I love it, it looks great. You do have to, yes, gratitude and honesty 100% of the time. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, is always my thing. Um, you don't have to like lie about it. You can just not say anything. And I think that's the better option. Um, but yeah, what I emo only chat for your class. I mean, I would attend your class. Yes, also Julesy. Hi. I forgot to say hi as well because you just jumped right in. All right, love you. Liz, I I think you teach. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. What? I mean, you really didn't have to do that. That was incredibly generous. Thank you. Tay, do you know them? Can I call you Shammy or Sham or what would you want me to call you? I'm like overwhelmed. Thank you. Adam? Okay, hi Adam. I just called them that. I can call you Adam. Thank you, Adam. That's really sweet. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. I have to get myself together a little bit because like I can't get emotional every time somebody does something nice for me. But thank you. Yeah, I just like ruin the makeup. No, Josie, I spend time on this. It costs money. I'm feeling them. Thank you again. I know I've said thank you a bunch of times, but really like thank you. Um Today's been like it's been a good day already, but like also a little bit uh oh my gosh. Tay. I feel I feel like it's possible that you're trying to make me cry. as cherry wine plays. Two totally different emotions really fighting in my head. Okay, okay. This might be an unpopular opinion. I really like the song Cherry Wine. I wouldn't call it a love song. What is happening? Ashley, I I'm speechless, honestly. I appreciate you all so much. Liz, you're so right. Um, trying to take some deep breaths. We're at we're working um we're working through a level 5. Thank you. Um oh my gosh, hi Soph. Hi, welcome in. Oh my gosh, you're bringing everybody in. I'm gonna throw up. Yes, Julie, I would love a hug. I would love a hug. I'm so overwhelmed. I mean, guys, why are you doing this? No, like it's great, and I really appreciate you. I'm crying on stream. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for the hydrate. I need it. Unfortunately, this is not the first time that I've cried on stream. Um, uh, you guys are just so amazing, and I love you guys so much. I'm gonna do something really cool because of this. I feel like I want to do something cool. I don't know what that's gonna be yet. I'm gonna have to brainstorm, and my brain is like, because I've been streaming for 6 hours and working. Um, and like this is like all up in my head, but maybe I'll like, yeah, like design something as like for like a overlay with your names or something. I don't know, something cool. Play a get community game. I'll figure something out, but this is really cool. Thank you. I never know what to do, but like to show like because I want to show my appreciation. Like, I mean, you guys know. I hope you know that I appreciate you. Um, more than words can say. Twitch is like a very wonderful, wonderful thing in my life. And I'm just really thankful. I'm thankful for every single one of you that are here right now. And and um I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like so like beside myself. I can't even like be like I know. Thank you so much. Yes. And now you're here. You're stuck with us, Adam. Now, now you're stuck with us. So thank you so much. Um, Thank you anybody who's like coming in that isn't normally here or that got gifted a sub and like maybe you're usually like a lurker and you've been hiding. Now you've got a sub. Um, it happens to the best of us, but thank you for being here. Um, they are, but if you DM Tay, Tay should be able to. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's your first time on Twitch today and you got to give some. I mean, that's great luck. That's great luck. So, congratulations. Their emotes, I think that I might be biased because I picked them out myself, but I have what I think are some pretty cute emotes like this one that if you wanted to, now that you're subbed, you can use them anywhere on Twitch. So if you go into somebody else's chat, you can use the emotes there. So, um, thank you so much again, Adam. And I don't know how long you can stay, but thank you. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for anybody coming in. If anybody is new here that got caught up in the hype train, thank you for stopping by. If you're not following already, but you want to, please do. Um, Followers are anonymous, so like if you want to stay lurking, that's also an option. And it'll just pop up with a little twinkly follower. Um, but yeah, if Tay wants to vet Liz, which I'm sure Liz is like, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I've said so many things today. Thank you so much for uh that level 6 hype train. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that's such a cute emote. Did you guys get the same one as me? I want 10. I want 10. Also, I gave up on work today. I feel like you guys deserve my full attention. Um, yeah, no, please do. No, yeah, for sure. Technically, we still have like 10 minutes of this pomo. So like you please keep working. Thank you for everything. I know I've said it a million times, but I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, and it's actually very impactful in my life. So thank you. Um, Ashley, did you get auto modded first by saying that by chance? Um, Technically, I do have a a Ko-fi or coffee or whatever it's called. Technically, I do have one of those. And I technically also have a throne, but there's not a lot of stuff on there. I don't actually know if my Ko-fi is fully set up. I don't usually ask people for donations, so I don't advertise it or like I haven't put it anywhere yet. Um, I guess throne would probably be the best place. but I don't have a lot on there yet. Oh my gosh. Thank you, cowboy. Thank you. Like I I really appreciate it. That's very generous of you, especially because you like just started on Twitch. So I really like that's very kind. Paying it forward is wonderful, and I'm just really thankful that you're all here. Not to be sappy, but I'm very thankful that you're all here. Thank you. I'm gonna cry again and I don't want to. I can't keep crying on stream. Yeah, there are a lot of buttons actually. Does anybody know if I connect Ashley or Tay? If I connect my personal PayPal to Ko-fi, does it share that information with people or will it just share my um like the show up as Ko-fi? Do you guys know? Okay, so maybe Ashley can just set the record straight for all of us. Okay, so I should sign up for a business one. So that's on hold right now. But also, y'all are incredibly generous anyway. So like I'm not even like concerned. That was a crazy 20 minutes of my life. Also, we hit 180 followers, which is like, what? You can't do this to me. Supernatural Writer is on our Faye and Fun of Stream team, and we love them so much. Thank you for rating in. It's been a crazy 20 minutes. Thank you for the person that followed. Our follows are anonymous, so you can follow and I won't call out your name. You can lurk if you want. I'm gonna give you a big old shout out because that was incredibly generous and amazing. Hi, how are you? How was your stream? Also, you're feel free to rate and run if you need to. Ashley, no, I mean Liz, sorry. You guys give similar goblin energy. Oh, you did beat me. Okay, please, if that heart isn't filled in, click on it and follow my friend from Faye and Fauna. Thank you, Tay, for thank you for that. Um, so yeah, so we're this is meant to be a nice co-working stream. Um, we have sort of gone off the rails a little bit because we just had a level 6 hype train, and then I just got raided in with all of you lovely people. But the studying is technic or like co-working because I'm old. I'm 29. But the the studying vibes are still here. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot that just happened. But I welcome you in and hope that whatever cozy vibes that you need, that I can provide them for your working. We've got the good old super sweet bot, and a little music widget if you're wondering what's playing. Oh, amazing. Tay is the best mod. Don't tell my other mods that. but Tay has got it on lock. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Um, you all are so lovely. What? What? Adam, you really don't have to do that. Um, Adam, I I don't know if I have enough water. And Skinny Love is playing. What's happening? Thurs, what are you doing? What is happening? Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry for people who are hoping for like cozy vibes. Everybody's being so generous. And technically it's break time. I'm really happy. I'm not sad. I'm happy. I'm just like, I'm very overwhelmed with gratitude and love for my lovely community. Um, this, I, it takes a lot to get me to stop talking, and I think that's how you know that this is very much shocking to me. Um, no, you, Adam. No, you. Wait, I'm gonna come at you with like 8 million of these. That's for you. Oh, there's a bonk at the end. I'm so sorry. I just was clicking too fast. Love you. Thank you. I, but also, like, you really don't have to. Like, you really don't have to. Like, I appreciate it more than anything, but like, it's okay. It's okay. We're just chilling. Okay. Thank you. I so appreciate you so much. And I hope that you're getting a lot of work done. I feel like you're not because you're like over there like, I'm gonna make Bryn cry. But like, I hope you're getting a lot of work done. feel like I have like stage fright. Liz. Liz. Liz is plugging follows. If also I can tell that thank you. Thank you, Tay. You really don't have to shout me out though. It's okay. Plus, like, also, I want people to vibe, you know? Like, if you like it here, I would love to have you, but no pressure. Um, A times, hi, welcome in. Also, you can tell that Tay was lurking in uh Supernatural Writers uh stream because it says that Tay came in with the raid. Hi Blood, welcome in. You we've just had the craziest last like half an hour. Um, I don't know. I'm sure you were here. It says you came in with the raid, so you probably saw at least some of it. That was part two. There was a whole thing, but welcome in. Yes, please. Yes, get ready for bed. I hope that you had a wonderful study session, and thank you so much. Thank you like a million times for the raid. It's so appreciated. Yeah. I didn't I didn't even know Twitch was doing that today, if I'm going to be completely honest. I only figured it out when I started getting way like so much happening. Oh, that's cute that there's a September emo. I think it's because you capitalized it in a very specific way the first time. Um, yes, I could probably turn off studio mode honestly and just be on because I'm not like juggling my trackpad anymore. Um, yeah. It I don't even know what to do with the last 8 minutes of this break. I'm like I'm in shock. I think I'm in shock. Like actually. I mean, yeah, probably hydrate. I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna need to get more water. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. I had to put a cool down on it because people were like trying to drown me. So there's like only every like 5 minutes or something like that. Yeah, so when somebody gifts a sub, that means that for 1 month you um have no ads on my channel, as well as you have access to um, emotes, and you get a little badge next to your name. And you can use the emotes anywhere on Twitch. Um, and then also, some people have uh, additional things associated, like a private Discord channel. I don't have my Discord fully set up yet, so I don't have that yet, but some people do. So if you get gifted a sub from somebody else, it that will come through. Um, yeah. I think the biggest benefit for me when I get it gifted a sub is that I get the emotes. And then the second best is that there are no ads. It depends on if I spend a lot of time in that person's stream or not. Um, whether or not the ads are a bigger deal or not. Yeah, so that's like the general. And an ad is starting in like 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, I'll go get more water and I'll like stretch a little bit. And that'll kind of align with the break ending too. Um, and we might, I know it says that we're on 5 out of 5, but we might do a sixth Pomo just because there are a few things that I wanted to do, like for my own like admin stuff that I didn't get the chance to do because today's day was like very busy at my work. Um, oh, okay, so that's what that clock, nope, it's over here. Sorry, my camera's flipped. Hi, Cozy Lee. Hi, thank you. No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Also, a lovely fan fauna member, if you're not following, please do. So it's a timer. So basically, what I've been doing when I do co-working streams are a 45-minute focus, 15-minute break. There are people that do different amounts. Like I know a lot of people that do like 110 or like 60-10 or 35, things like that. So it's like, and you set them up for each day. So right now we're in a break. Um, and then I'll do another round where we're sort of just like co-working and studying together. Um, and doing just generally whatever you need to get done. Some people put like cooking some dinner on the list because like if you use the bot, the task bot, which there's like a list that says what the commands are, and that will help you add things to the list if you want to participate. You don't have to though. It's not mandatory for hanging out. It's just nice for people to keep track if they want to. Um, and some people put things like eat, they put things like vacuum, but it could also be work or studying as well. Um, and yeah. And so during the 45 minute here we do 45 minutes of focus because can't I can barely focus for 45 minutes. And then 15-minute break because I like a break. Um your girl's got ADHD, so I've got to like work with what I've got. Um but yeah. So it's just a way of managing time in order to get things done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I also do gaming here. I do mostly like more on the relaxing side. Right now I'm playing Graveyard Keeper. I just started it on stream and I love Grade. I've played it before. I played it on my Switch. But it's the first time playing it on PC. And so I will have the like final DLC that didn't get released on Switch, that we'll eventually work through. So that one's for like a Halloween fall sort of vibe. I like playing it. I'm also a big Stardew player, Stardew Valley. Um, Minecraft occasionally. Thank you. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Hopefully you mean it as a compliment. Um, but yeah, I play a lot of Stardew. On Wednesdays I do like a collab farm with this person named their username is iMarley with 3 E's at the end, and they're lovely. We have a like a collaboration farm. I also have my own save, which I haven't played in a while because so a little bit of the Bryn lore is that I'm a graphic designer. That's what I do for work. Co-op. Thank you, Tay. I'm still in shock. So my brain is not functioning at full capacity. Um, when I love this song. Um, but basically I was unemployed. So I got laid off from my full-time position in April. And then it took me 4 months to find the job that I have now. And it's actually contract work. So it's 20 hours a week with the option of more, which I found out recently. Um, Doing design, and that's great. But then streaming also is something I picked up over my unemployment time. And it's like my favorite hobby. It's something I love doing, and I've made wonderful friends by streaming, and the community part of it is what really like makes me excited to come back. So I've been readjusting since I've started this new position. But the co-working I think will help me be able to stream more. Uh, yeah. So that's sort of my lore vibe situation. Um, this is only my second co-working stream. Um, but I actually really like doing them and it makes me more productive because I having you guys to like hold me accountable is really has helped me a lot. And yeah, that's the breakover. Yeah. Yeah, it's working out good. I try and keep a positive attitude about things. So I'm stressed. I would admit that I'm stressed about things, but I am happy and I'm having a good time and I'm very grateful for everything that I have. And so I just try and keep a positive attitude most of the time. And it's also the end of the break. So I'm going to set up for the next pomo. I'll put my BRB screen on, um, and then go get some water and just like maybe a snack. And then I'll be back. So I shouldn't be gone more than like 5 minutes. All right. Okay. And then we'll put on the BRB. Okay. I'll be right back. Hello. We're currently on our surprise bonus sixth pomo. I try and talk a little bit more quietly and calmly when we're in a pomo, in case there are people like trying to study or focus. I just ate some goldfish and preheated the oven for my dinner. I'm gonna make chicken. So, pretty excited about that. Yeah, it's gonna be like chicken with like broccoli and cheese. So, very excited. I haven't eaten. I had mac and actually I've had a lot of cheese today. I had mac and cheese for breakfast slash lunch because I woke up kind of craving it. And I asked some of my friends, I was like, how do we feel about mac and cheese for breakfast? And they were like, go for it. Also, the reason that I just looked so horrified is because I started hearing my own voice coming out of my headphones. Somehow my back end unmuted itself. Mm. Yeah, I find that like breaded chicken and cheese related dishes are really good. I love that. And they're not super hard either to make, so I really like that. Um, but also I'm like a big cheese girly. I love cheese. It's it's good. And I also like I love like chicken parm, which I think is funny because chicken parm is often more like chicken mozzarella. I'm not sure why they call it chicken parm, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. I should look that up. Right? Everybody wants chicken parm. I honestly, now I want chicken parm, but I don't have the stuff for it really. Because the chicken I'm having is like, it's like already has the other stuff going on. So I don't think it'd be good for this specific type of thing. But now I want to go get stuff. It's like, I feel like if I want to summon my chat out of a lurk, it's to mention chicken parm or any kind of food, really. A go cooking stream where we all make chicken parm? I think that sounds amazing. We should definitely do that. You do not want to see my kitchen though. Like this might look presentable. My kitchen is sad. I live in it's like a townhouse apartment. Um, so it's two floors. I have stairs. Like that's what's through this door is my hallway to my stairs. Um, and so I like covering it up because it's sort of just like this dark void. But um to even though I could set this up downstairs, I feel like it would be not very pretty. My apartment building, I think, was built in like the 70s. I could probably look it up. True. We could all just hang out and cook. I need to get my, to be fair, getting my Discord fully set up is on the list. I just need to actually do it. Like I said, I have ADHD, so it's kind of hard to focus sometimes. What was I gonna look up? Oh, that's not the button I wanted. No, yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Um, yeah, I'm a pretty, I think with age comes like security in myself, and so I'm not gonna do anything that I don't want to do. I don't feel pressure, thankfully, and I'm okay with setting boundaries, but yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I do think it's a good idea and a possibility. Um, but yeah, no, I appreciate you. That's how I was taking it, but um, thank you for clarifying. I appreciate it. You are a lovely person, and I appreciate you. I need to get back to my stream manager, and I need to send Tay the blur thing. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Liz. I feel like I know that you, um, from what it sounds like you teach college. Is that true? Or do you teach like another grade, if you don't mind me asking? And what subject? Is it is it like, I don't want to assume now that I'm saying it. Oh, that's awesome, actually. I know somebody who works at a university and they work in, I think, something similar, but more on the university side. They work in a job where their students can sort of design their own major, and so they help them pick the classes and get that approved by the board. So it's as sort of like that, but a little bit different. Um, yeah, no, that's really cool. I think that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. There, I don't want to give too much information because I'm not sure if any of this will give away what college my friend teaches for or like works for. But they've also taught English at their college, is what I'm saying, is that they work there and they teach as well. Yeah, so like you and I can chat about that offline if you want, if you're interested, but I probably won't say it online just to protect their anonymity because I want to be safe online and all that. That's really cool. Yeah, my college had a similar thing actually. Um, it was actually next to uh, our study center. Um, and I, after graduating, worked in our study center for a little while as staff. So like I worked in the library as I was a I did work study and then I got promoted to a student assistant and worked in a library for 4 years. And I loved it. I actually considered going for my master's in library science. Hi, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, you can. Um, my sister just called me and it messed up my headphones. This is the third time I've had to reset my headphones today. Um, but yeah, so basically, um, I oh yeah, music paused too because the headphones disconnected. Sorry, 1 second. Thank you, thank you. I almost missed it. I think I would have noticed eventually when I was like, why is it so quiet? Um, I feel like I lost my train of thought. And by I feel like, I mean I did. Oh yeah, I went, so I was working in the library and I loved it. I almost became a librarian, but financially, going to more school to be in even more specialized, in an even more specialized career with limited career options. Because like already as a designer, I'm in a incredibly competitive field. Um, and library science is also incredibly competitive because there just aren't there's like this big, I don't want to call it a problem because people being able to do their job as long as they want is fine. But there is sort of a trend in working in libraries is that people don't retire. They just keep working until they literally can't work anymore because it is such like a physically like you can adapt it to be physically um minimal. And design, graphic design, I feel like is kind of similar, except for there's like the fast-paced aspect of it, um, from like the agency perspective, where you sort of can be bogged down by that, but libraries don't have that. So basically, the problem is that there are too many librarians. Not enough people are retiring to open up jobs for new librarians coming in. Yeah, librarians are like the weirdest, coolest people you'll ever meet. Um, I find it funny that media depicts them as like these like angry like old ladies when in actuality they're like just like goofy nerds and I mean that in like the best way. Um they're like the loveliest people. Um and of course sometimes you come across some grumpy people, right? Sometimes that happens. It happens everywhere. But tradition like we even had a whole thing where like we weren't allowed to shush people because the stereotype of a shushing librarian is like not what they want. Basically they're very knowledgeable, they're very smart, they're very open-minded, and they tend to like just want to like help people learn the things that they want to learn about. And that's great. I love it. So I really loved working at the library, but I just was like, I can't justify the cost of a master's degree based on the salary and the job opportunities I would be able to achieve. Like, I'd probably still end up being a designer and doing design work anyway. So, which also is not as lucrative as, like, so some more Bryn lore for people who don't know. I used to be engaged. I'm not anymore. I'm not married. We broke up. Um, we like him, he's fine. Just not married. Um, and he works in IT. So his earning potential is a lot higher than mine ever will be just based on salary averages. I know. So much lore dropping today. Um, but yeah, so in that sense, we're like the average incomes are low for certain careers, lower than others. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. And I can't be like, I can be mad at it if I want, but that seems like not a nice way to live, just being mad all the time about something I can't change. Um, so I, but I love design, so I'm glad that I kept doing it. Basically, after graduating college, my college was in a college town, so there were like 12 universities in the county, and a lot of them had creative degrees. Actually, one of the colleges in that county was specifically an art school. So the market was very flooded with graduates when I graduated, specifically in creative fields, which is already competitive, um, and already like difficult to break into. And I was very new, and so it was very hard for me to find a job. So I worked as a staff member at my university in a different department because I couldn't work at the library anymore. They didn't have any open positions for people who weren't students. Um, so yeah, so I uh, went over there, worked there for a while, also did an internship at the same time, and then a design internship. And then I got my first design job, and that was great. And I worked there for like 3 years. And yeah, so that's a little bit of a brief history. Obviously, I've had more jobs since then in my career, and I already gave you the this year's update, which was not what I expected. Honestly, this whole year was not on my bingo card. Crazy things have happened. You're just like drawn to us. We like we're like, Liz, come be friends with us. Mm. Well, that's the thing too. So I was originally going to study hospitality, which is like hotel management or like travel agent or things like that. Um, Restaurant management, a lot of management. That's what I was studying basically. And my plan was to do that and be creative. Well, they're literally trained to be as personable as possible. Like that's they're trained to be as like friendly as they possibly can be. Um, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have problems with like my classmates. My classmates were great. I'm actually still like very close with my college roommate who was in my same original major, and she kept going in it, and I switched over to graphic design. Um, and yeah, so she still loves it. She actually works for like a travel agency, even though they don't, you would think that those aren't really a thing anymore. But this agency specifically focuses on a much older demographic, like people in their like 70s and 80s is their like ideal. I know, I'm not focusing at all. I'm sorry. I was gonna focus and then I didn't. I can send you that thing though while I'm saying this. Um, but basically, uh, they focus on older people and she works in their airline department. So she helps them like schedule their flights to go on trips. I had your DM open and everything. Like I was almost there. I know. Pomo 6 is story time. Hopefully, I'm not being too distracting for those who are trying to focus. I am trying to speak in kind of like a level tone, like kind of low, as to not be too obtrusive. Okay. So true. I need to remember, have you ever added a plugin? Do you know how to add plugins? I'm pretty sure you just put it in the folder. Oh no, you have to open the contents of the package. So just like open the package. Um, and it's called Composite Blur, and you will access it in um your like camera filter settings. And after stream, so in like 30 minutes, I think I'm gonna at least take a break and do some dinner. We're gonna finish up this Pomo and then do the break and then probably raid out. Um, oh, which means I should probably I'm gonna stop raids for now so that we can raid out without feeling guilty. Um, I can like actually like Discord call you and I can share my back end screen and stuff. Uh, we can go over it. But that is the package, so you can at least download it if you want. Is that I would hope that's not the one you were using. Did you try a different one? Because I'm hoping that it doesn't have the same issue. You're really smart, and I feel like you could probably figure out how to use it based on your other knowledge, regardless, but I would gladly help you with anything you need. Okay, good. Um, I was hoping it would be different. That way it would hopefully also um show you um so that it would hopefully work. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I can't hear words or hear words. I'm losing my mind, y'all. Again, thank you, lurkers, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Um, if you haven't followed already and you want to, um, follows are anonymous, so I won't pull you out of lurk if you follow, and I would really appreciate it. If I can get to 250, I can apply for Lurk It, which can allow me to apply for game keys to potentially play, like get some games to play on stream. Um, Hello, welcome in. I don't have to call you by name if you don't want, but thank you. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Um, but yeah, I don't try and focus on the numbers too much, but my one goal, I guess, is to be able to possibly get some game keys just so that I can play them on stream. I think that would be really fun. Um, and I need 250 follows for that, so that's what I'm aiming for at least. No pressure though, not at all. Uh, and thank you, Tay, for the shout out. You don't have to shout me out. I I try not to do too much promo, but I guess I've never shared that that was a goal of mine. So I've thought about getting like a little like goal bar. I guess I do have extra stream budget now, so thank you everybody who gifted subs. Special thanks, Adam, for so many, and also Twitch for also so many. Twitch actually gave a lot. Um, will it tell me how many they've given out? Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. You're totally right. Can I make one while I'm on stream? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I have that one set up. I was thinking of getting one for like on the like a widget like this thing. Oh, I love this song. This is a good song. And I do have that. I have that set to 200 because I felt like that was a little bit more. attainable to start with. Um, and then once I hit 200, I will bump it to 250. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do because that's like my current goal. Then I don't know what I'll do. Oh. No, you're right. That is probably a thing I can do. But I'll look into it after stream because my I've also been streaming for 7 hours with a broken OBS. Just so we're all aware. I can't right click on things. If I right click on them, nothing comes up, so I can't edit anything I'm working on. Uh, so I can't like reconnect things. So we're just glad that nothing's fully broken yet. Actually, stream crashed when I first started, which was my first crash. So I love it. And you can choose different kinds of blur. Um, I watched a whole like intro video on it. Um, and then I also watched one where somebody talked about nested scenes. Have you tried using nested scenes? Julesy is the one that told me about them. I don't know if Julesy's still here lurking, but we love Julesy. Um, and it was life-changing, and my stream has never been more organized. And it helped a lot of my issues. This was the first time Twitch acted up again since fixing it. Um, but I generally think that it helped a lot. So, okay, you do have nested scenes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so I'm going into studio mode so I don't accidentally change it. But that's how I have it. I have like um, yay! Oh, that's weird. That it doesn't show my video on that one. Oh, right, because that it wouldn't. That's true. Yes, money, 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 money. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like I think that utilizing them is very like specific to each person. Um, they like the way that the lady that I watched her video was saying is that like you could edit the thing in the scene you were in, and I could edit the size and like the shape, but I couldn't add the blur separately. It would blur the whole camera on every scene. So on mine, I have a camera main, camera blur, and a camera framed. And so those are my like nestable cameras. Um, and that's worked for me so far. But I would say like that is kind of a bit of both, you know. We've got about 4 minutes left before our break. Oh no. Were you gonna set an appointment or like reschedule one you already had? Because I feel like if you were setting an appointment, it's almost like okay that you might have missed it versus oh, I only use one I only have one group and that's my meeting group and that's because I want to be able to turn it visually like it's just one button to turn it on and off. Um and I'm not actually changing scenes. This is actually within this scene. I'm just making it visible or invisible. But in there is the blurred camera and the text. So that's the only group I use, and that's also, I think this is the only scene where I have two. I mean, chat technically has two cameras too. Yeah, so if you, well, I can't do it right now, but if you right click on it, there should be like a transition override. So even though I have like the star stinger transition, I override them. I over, or like I wanted this to not just be like a flash, so I added a fade. So it like, I honestly love, love the blur effect. It's like my favorite thing I've ever done on stream. Like in my just chatting window, see that's the star stinger I was talking about. Having it so like this is blurred is like my favorite thing. It's like actually so cool to me. And I just want to like play with it all day, you know? I'll go back to the co-working because we do still have time on the clock. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I love it. Oh, thank you. Um, yeah, I use a plugin on that's like named ooh, and it's break time. And it's our last break. So at the end of this break, I'm gonna raid out. Just a warning, I guess, 15-minute warning. Uh, but I might be back later tonight. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Um, if not, I'll probably be back tomorrow doing something. I might do some co-working, I might do some gaming, I'm not sure yet. But I'm kind of liking streaming, like, I don't want to make any promises about every day because that seems crazy. But could you imagine if I streamed every day? Could that be fun? Do we want to do that? I know, could you imagine? Could be. I don't know yet. I don't want to, like I said, I truly don't want to make any promises because I don't want to disappoint anybody by not doing it or being able to do it. Um, but because I've implemented co-working, I think it could be possible. Because as long as I get in like 4 solid hours of work a day, um, that is like the minimum. Today didn't really, I don't know if it hit 4 solid, but I'm already at my hours and I have still all day tomorrow. So, where I might not have anything to do, which is why maybe we'll play a game. But if I do have work, we might do some co-working first. I don't know yet. Basically, like daytime worked out better for me. I tried nights a little bit in order to like work and then stream. That just wasn't working for me. So we will see. We will see. Um, but yeah, so the blur that I use is a plugin uh called I just sent it to Tay. OBS Composite Blur. And it is it's easy to use. I found it very easy. It's under like camera filters. Um, can I call you Droid? Wandering Droid, can I call you Droid? If there's anything else you'd like me to call you, I will try to do that. Um, but yeah, so if you're looking for a blur effect, because like I really wanted a blur effect, but it turns out that that's not built in to OBS. So I had to do my homework, and that was a whole thing. Oh, I did send the blur thing to Tay. I did. So I can check that off the list. I think I can just type done 3. It should work. Yeah, that worked. Okay, great. I will leave the other 2 things on. Okay, great. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Um, because mine is like we're all oob names in Ashley's server, so I don't super know who everybody is. It is kind of fun to figure out what vowels were replaced with oob. So there's that. But yeah, so I've had a wonderful day. It was yeah, it's ups and downs, honestly, but like more ups than downs. Like I am very grateful, very happy. I'm very thankful for everybody and for you being here at all. That's like just your presence is a present, as they say. Um, and to even go like above and beyond is like I'm forever grateful. And I will try and think of something fun to do to like keep track of all these things because I'm still really new. For those who don't know, I started streaming on July 14th of this year. Um, I've had this account, like I've had the name since 2016, but it just sat inactive. Um, and I would kind of be like, maybe I should stream, and then I would kind of move on from that idea. This past like year or two, I really was like, maybe I should stream. And about halfway through my unemployment, yeah, halfway through my unemployment, I was like, maybe this is for real. And then I just did it. And it was the best decision I've ever made. Probably like literally one of the top 5 decisions I've ever made in my life. And I got to meet all of you lovely people. I feel like this is why Twitch gives like a raid timer that's like a minute when you hit raid so that you don't ramble on and be all like mushy for 20 minutes. Um, thank you. I love you guys so much. I am very thankful for all of you. I I'm still a bit speechless. Um, but like in a really good way. Um, yeah, I'm so glad you were here. Thank you so much. Like I really do appreciate that you got to stop by. And no pressure for anybody to ever stop by or stay or chat or whatever. Um, thank you. And thanks to Tay for being such a great, amazing mod and being here like most of today. It was a huge help, more of a help than I anticipated, but I super duper appreciate you and love you, and you're a great friend, and thank you for being here. Yeah, round of applause. Have you guys ever done that? Um, yeah. So, sorry, my friend just got a haircut and it looks amazing. So I went. Um, yeah. I didn't even do a lot of that stuff. Like I wasn't really able to do extracurriculars, but I feel like I still ended up just as strange as the stereotypes of like a theater kid. I feel like I should be more active on my other social media. That's also a goal for me. For those who don't know, I do have a Twitter, an Instagram, and a TikTok, which you're more than welcome to follow, but no pressure. I haven't really posted. I use Twitter the most, but I wouldn't say I'm that. I post a lot. Um, Twitch is still my most active social media. Um, but if you wanted to see when I finally do post something, I do have all of those, and I do plan to post some of them. So, on some of them. How do we feel about like posting old photos? Like my Instagram is like completely naked. I don't mean I'm naked. I mean it doesn't have any photos on it. Um, and it's like, can I post old pictures like from before I started streaming? Or is that lame? How do we feel about that? Because I've thought about it that like I have pictures from more recently, but the thing is what I do is I like sit on them. I know, but like then what do I do? Just like lie in the caption and say that it's new? Or do I say like throwback? So my Instagram doesn't have any pictures on it and I use the analogy that it's naked and then I was like, "Wait, no, I'm not naked. It just doesn't have any pictures." That's what you heard. Um, but yeah. So, basically, I could post all my throwbacks on Thursday. I could. Um, because there are a few that are like kind of time, like you'd be able to tell. And then I have some from last fall where you wouldn't be able to tell. So I could make believe that those are current. Um, but with that being said, I know, I know. It just came out. What am I supposed to do? It just like y'all know what I mean. I have no shame. No, I mean, if people think they're gonna find that on Instagram, they're sorely mistaken, and that's not even because of me. I know. No, I know. I guess I don't have to say anything. But like I have ones from like last June, so like pride related, and I think those would be fun to post. But it's like I can tell you later. I can tell you later. I can't say it a third time. Um, so it's like I want to post those, but they're like very, you would know. So I guess I could do them. Um, y'all are wild out here. Um, basically, I just want to post old pictures on my Instagram because it's hard. Making content is hard. It sounds easy, but it's not as easy as it sounds. There's not always, and especially when you're broke. So I want to use some of the old content that I have, but I wanted to suss out how people were feeling about that. Exactly. You know what? You're right. Everything, we'll just go with that like vintage, like cozy vibe. And Tay, you should know me by now that that is not even like the worst thing that's ever crossed my mind. Like, I know I've already got the like sepia tone thing happening. I could just go like full on like everything's old all the time, including me. I will say though, I was very worried. Well, not worried. I was very like not happy about turning 29. But I am so, and then I was also very, very not happy about it being close to 30. And then I did turn 29, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited to be 30. Oh my God, wait, everything makes sense now. I can't wait. I'm so stoked. What if I clicked accept one of these times? What if that happens? What if I click preview? What will happen? Oh, it just brought me to your page. Maybe that's so that I could tell like who you are. Yes, yes, Tay was knocking. I have my knocks on for certain people, especially like some of the fan fauna people. Not the only person that knocks is Tay, just a warning. Um, but it's still like a thing. Sorry, I started looking at Twitter. If I would need a passport for one, and two, hashtag American problems, and two, I would need money. But aside from those two very large obstacles, I say yes. Yes, exactly. If I win the lottery, I'm there. I'm so there. Okay. Oh my God. That still wouldn't that still wouldn't be early enough because technically a year from when I um which some people were joking about that because I got affiliate on my birthday. Um so my affiliate anniversary is my birthday now, which I think is cute. Um but people were making jokes. They're like, "Oh, affiliate in under a month, partner in like by 30, which would be a year from my affiliate." And so that even if I did, which I don't think so. Even if it did happen though, by some miracle, um, then that still wouldn't be in enough time for May or June slash booking ahead of time. So unfortunately, the lottery is the better option than partner. But I mean, I guess stranger things have happened, but it would involve me actually probably posting on my other social media. Because that's the thing is like in I know engagement is like very much like it's like 60% luck and then 40% really hard work. Um, so like I would say I've been having very nice, I'm very fortunate to have decent luck when it comes to Twitch. And I understand that and I'm very grateful for that. Um, like you do or you don't. It says do, but I feel like it's giving off vibes that you meant don't. Because I know of somebody who has been able to apply for partner after only streaming for like 2 months. And you've probably seen them on Twitter. And they unfortunately get a lot of like negative comments, even though they're a very normal, regular person. Yeah, Moo Moo Clover. They obviously they're new, so technically I don't know them very well. But I have DM'd with them and they seem very sweet and genuine. And they've gotten a lot of like pushback. And I feel like similar to Chapel Roan, who has also gotten a lot of, people compare and they get all worked up about it. And like, I don't know if I want all of those vibes, you know? I've been trying to like open up my Twitch backend for like a while. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follows. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting mostly negative comments on Twitter, and I honestly don't even think people think that they're being that negative. I think they think they're being supportive. Um, but by saying, by putting yourself down in a compliment to somebody else, you actually are like not making the person you're complimenting feel very good about the thing. It actually feels kind of yucky. So people are sort of like, I I wish I could have that. Some things like happen and like I've been working so hard and then this just happens to you. Congrats, I guess. And it's like that's not really you supporting them if you're gonna be like so negative about it. Just be happy for them. is fine. You can just be happy. And you can, even if you're a little frustrated, keep that to yourself. That's none of their business. They can't do anything to change it. Okay, exactly. Yeah. Liz said, "Oh, to finish my thought, I was like, I know the strategies that I would need to that would need to happen to push growth, but that's not a top priority for me. I just for me just want what I need to stream to be for me in my current stage of life." And that's so true. I didn't start Twitch for growth or like fame or anything like that, which people do, and I support that. If you want to be a performer or if you want to try to make it your job, that is, no, you're totally fine. I just wanted to make sure that other people could hear like what you're saying because I felt like it was important. Um, that's totally valid and I support you. The reason that I started Twitch was to build a community because I live by myself and I work from home and I was unemployed, so I was even less, there was less people to interact with. And I was like, I really think that it would be a great social outlet for me. I live in like a more rural area. So I was like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, I want to make friends and I want to build a community and I want to feel like, exactly. So I started streaming and I have made friends and that's like amazing and I'm super excited about it. And it honestly made me kind of like slow down streaming for a minute. And then I was like, wait, yeah, I made friends. Yeah, I achieved my goal. But I still really like the community aspect of it and I still want to stream. I still like the creative side of it too, of like building this. Like I spent like 10 hours redoing my OBS and that was like, yeah, that's work, but it was like fun for me. I enjoyed it. Um, Yeah, exactly. And I wanted to meet more people that enjoyed things that I like, and I like watching Twitch streams. So I was like, what better place? Like, that's why I don't want to like go to a bar in my small town, um, to meet friends because they go to a bar to have fun, and I don't. And that's not a problem for them. I just don't want to make friends with them in the place where they do the thing they like and then ask them to not do that anymore because it doesn't fit with me. That's not how I want to meet friends. I'd rather meet people with a common interest already established. Um, and then as we become friends, we learn about more common interests and things like that. Uh, if my job wasn't taking over all my mental capacity, I would love to just sit down and work through a bunch of back end stuff and design stream things. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Liz, like I can also help. I think Tay is a little bit more um experienced on the back end of stuff just because I also run out of steam and then end up like not thank you. Um like I feel like I'm capable of it and I enjoy it. It's just that um I end up putting off things for myself in order to help others typically. And that's something I always do. Um, I know, it's so true. Um, but hopefully that's good. I think it'll be good and it'll help you as it can be frightening. Um, but I just don't want you to like I don't want you to get discouraged because there are good things that will happen because, you know, I always say this thing where it's I've made it 100% of the time so far. So when I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, how am I gonna get through this? I just think I've always gotten through it up to this point. So what makes me think I'm not gonna get through it again? So if that mindset helps anybody. Yeah, no, you can I can shout you out. You don't have to shout yourself out. I can do a big shout out. Yes, my mod, high quality, um, I don't know why I did that, is wonderful and amazing, and you should definitely go follow her. She's an amazing mod, but also an amazing person and friend, um, and does a lot of co-working stuff. So if you enjoy co-working, definitely drop a follow, but also gaming. We do a mix here. So, uh, Tay and I are cut from the same cloth in that way. Um, so yeah. So go follow my friend Tay. I would appreciate it. Um, I feel like I honestly I support this, by the way. I am also in the camp of there's room for everybody. So like if people are interested in streaming, um, I think that there's room for everybody and that I don't need to uh be upset about it, about people coming in and talking about it. Especially if you're my friends. If you're like a random person that I don't know and you're like, "Hey everybody, I'm streaming now." I'll be like, maybe not. Um Thank you, Adam. Thank you. You are a very kind soul and very much appreciated. Um but yeah, so like I think, if there was just like some random person, maybe I'd be like, maybe don't do that just because it's a little rude. But if I know you, chances are I don't mind talking about stream. I really like actually talking about like the technical back end side of stream, and oftentimes that leads to people bringing up whether or not they stream. So, yeah. Oh, yes. I would say that out loud, but my phone always does a thing, and my headphones have already disconnected 3 times today. So, ooh, hmm, 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 hmm. Like the word, like, is that how you pronounce it for real? Like the apology, like air, like Sari. Okay. Is that, I know Ashley actually knows them, so I feel like I want to actually say their correct name. Um, oh, right. It is. It is Sari's birthday, isn't it? See, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, I promise. Um, I feel like I don't, as much as, hmm, is it like a Zelda specific day today? Is there like something going on with Zelda? Because new game launched. Okay. But a lot of my, oh no, you're right. You are totally right. Okay, great. There's just somebody that I'm following that's playing an older one too, because I was like, why is everybody playing Zelda all of a sudden? Um, oh my gosh, Ashley, thank you. I need to raid out so you guys can stop doing that. I'm just trying to pick somebody, but like these vibes are very like chill and cozy, and so I don't want to dump everybody off into like something more intense. Not because I don't love all kinds of people, but I just feel, I mean, are you actually going live? Like, were you actually planning on streaming? Um, I would do Selene, but Selene's already been streaming for 5 hours, and I know that that's kind of already long for Cell, so I feel like they're probably gonna want to raid out soon. So that's the only reason I didn't go for Cell immediately. What was that? Oh, thank you for the follow. I should really change the sound so that it will give me a so that I know what's happening. Um, wait. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Reef and Chill is cool. I think I'm following them, so they should be in this list. Oh yeah, and they're playing Nancy Drew. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. How do you pronounce their name? Is it like Holly? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna read Holly. And Holly Clips. That's cute. That's really cute. Okay, we're going to, I will do one for people who are subbed, which um is should be most of you at this point. So many gift subs happened. Um, okay. Oh my gosh, I might not have one for uh not subs because of time. Ah! Do you love my